Here we are in the Marina Bay street circuit in Singapore.
Yeah.
I'm lining up on the grid in third, behind Curly and Xeris.
Yes.
Very tight corner there, stairs on the outside.
I'm on your inside, Jay.
Yep.
Up.
Oh, look at the split. Look at that.
Oh, nice,
Whoa.
easy.
Stairs is going for it. Yeah. Very close there.
You're up.
Bit of a tap there to kill it. Oh, that was deep. Didn't expect to turn in that quickly. Fucking else is closer than I thought at the start. Oh.
Couple of people crushed along the way.
Single file, people, single file.
That's not how you overtake.
Yeah, you can't pass in single file.
Oh, Curly.
If somebody's making a pass, you either let them go or you race them.
That is the best
Shit,
move ever.
sorry.
You're right. You're
Two
right.
positions in that corner.
That ruined me.
This wine racing strategy works. Woohoo! Not sure if I-
Fuck.
Kill people. Oh.
Oi.
Fucking adrenaline.
They're coming for you. Whoa, there goes the whip.
I'm
I'm
glad.
more battling the car and the walls than anyone else actually. Whoa. I know. It's pretty good, isn't it? I don't think anyone's crashed out.
So after that hectic first lap, Xeris has pulled out an enormous gap, and Rambo has found his way into second place.
Oh god damn freaking streaming shit. Woohoo. I'm sorry, I think you're gonna come in there. They're not lock up. Woohoo! Bit of a slide. Giving you room.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, I looked back just as that happened, Bags.
That's that race done.
Oh, yellow flag.
Don't give up hope, because I just thought that myself until you spun.
Oh, you got a curly next to you.
Every mistake on this track is really
Punishable. Oh, no.
punishable, as I was negotiating.
Oh,
it,
save that one. That's a save of life, that is.
Towards the end of the first stint, Rambo's controller disconnects briefly, allowing me back up into second
My
place.
fucking controller again has given up, and you got the position. That's great.
At the end of lap 5, I come into the pits as Rambo goes around for another lap. I fit a set of primes and rejoin into clear air. Coming into the tunnel, I pass Curly, whose tyres have completely worn out. As I come around to start lap 7, Rambo is exiting the pits just ahead, but he goes deep on cold tyres, and I get back through into effective second place. Meanwhile, more drivers are coming unstuck on old tyres as Jay spins at turn 16.
They just... Yeah, this is bullshit. How can the fucking tyres...
Yeah,
It's just in the third sector.
third sector I can get him, but then he pulls away from me. Inside, probably not. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, no, it's fine. I made sure I just didn't hit you. Apparently there's no grip on the curb. Oh, it jumped here quicker than I expected.
Although I say they're great. My best lap times are 150, so take it with
God
a
damn it,
large
that straight line
salt.
speed. Inside. Have your room. Cool. I think you got DRS and you got a low wing car, so you're going to be flying past it. Yeah, you got to give it a go. Go, you good thing, go. You got DRS, didn't you? Cool. Just made the apex. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? No, I don't know if
On lap 10, Rambo goes deep at turn 13, and I'm right back on his
I
tail.
didn't notice that in 15.
I'm trying to, but it was just too much. I know. Whoa, sorry, had to turn.
Focus, guys, focus. No.
We are focused, we're fucking up, that's how focused we are.
Ah, for goodness sake.
Woo!
Our brakes failed.
Yeah, I lost the rear, so I didn't want to hit you.
Oh, no, it's bad.
Well, at least you got your win.
Up ahead, Nether has a moment and loses some wing, and we catch him just as he recovers to the pit lane.
I think it is, and fucking pulling me
They got
over to
more
one
grip
side of
now.
the track.
Got more grip. Whoa, that was the wrong angle.
I'd like to put in a protest on Curly's car. It's got more wing.
That's right, it's cheating.
An illegal wing
Whoa,
angle.
that cut was flying for a second. No, your car literally went up in the air and came back down again, mate. It was a bit of lag. I think that was the third. What are you doing tonight from stairs? What are you doing? Whoa, my bad. What? Sorry. Oh. Yeah, and I called it out.
On the final corner, I run wide on the exit and get stuck on the curb, which sends me into the wall, costing me a piece of my front wing. Fortunately for me, Rambo has also lost a piece of his wing. The same thing almost happens again one lap later, but luckily this time, it routes me in the other direction. At the end of lap 15, I come into the pits for my second pit stop, and Rambo kamikazes his way into the pit lane behind me, catching up a huge amount of time. I switch to a new set of prime tyres, and exit in 5th. Rambo loses all the time he gained on me by locking up at turn 3.
So you're fine.
By lap 19, Nether passes a slowing Maurizio. Rambo outbrakes himself,
Whoa, kept it on the
and I'm able to slot past Maurizio, but Rambo is not so lucky.
Well, thanks for holding back Maurizio and put him into the wall there, buddy. Thanks.
What
Fucking
the
hell.
fuck?
Fucking hell. And my wing got damaged as well, so there goes that race.
By lap 21, I've caught up to Nether, who is on a 2-stop strategy, while I'm on a 3-stopper.
Nice pass.
Did you retire, Bagsy?
Huh?
Did you retire?
No, I'm just watching it. They passed me just then.
Oh, okay.
No.
A lap later, I've reached the gearbox of another 2-stopper, Goofball Antics.
Williams in front of us. I think that's Baggy.
I agree. Come on.
Thanks, mate.
Whoa. I'm sliding a little bit, so if I hit you, I'm sorry.
You're not pitting by any chance, Nether?
Maybe.
Like right now?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, maybe our 6 laps before then.
At the end of lap 24, I come in for my final pit stop. Here I noticed, unfortunately, that I didn't have enough hard drive space to record the final stint of the race. So instead, we pick up the action for the last 6 laps of the race from on board with Goofball, as I rejoin just ahead of him.
Oh, a bit of a train behind stairs.
Having withstood the pressure being applied to me thus far,
Fucking DRS is broken.
I'm nearly taken out at turn 1 as Goofball is distracted by his DRS failing at an incredibly inopportune moment.
Says I nearly cleaned you up there. I was too busy looking at broken DRS. Sorry.
Nether takes the opportunity to move up into third place, giving me a little bit of breathing space in second. A moment on the exit of turn 7 allows Nether to have a go on the inside of turn 8. I'm ultimately able to defend the position, but the train closes up once more. The cycle repeats on the next lap, as Goofball outbrakes himself at turn 1 again, and Nether and I battle it out through turns 7 and 8. Meanwhile, Rambo has caught the back of the train, and starts to become a concern for Goofball.
Yes. Fight, my pretties. Fight.
Isn't that Rambo's getting away from catch now?
Well, I am pushing, mind you.
Careful, Bagsy, we've got battle.
Feel like 4 cars coming through Bagsy.
So, you know, hold back there, buddy.
Yellow flag conditions apply. Watch out for debris.
Well, I'm on the wrong tyre.
Well, it's time to go, so maybe it'll work out in the last lap.
Shut up, engineer. There's no way I'm going to close that gap.
Fucking hell, everyone's got their arrests, this is unfair. Inside easy. Maybe not. I'll hold back.
Good move. You're way too far back there.
Yeah, I thought so.
I wish I was recording this.
I thought you would.
I had to stop it because I was going to run out of space.
Oh, so you got the first car?
Up until the last stop.
That's still worth posting. Had a few battles. Good for you.
Oh, I'm missing an end plate.
Is that all?
Whoa!
An ambitious dive from Rambo demotes Heathy back to 5th, reducing the threat to Nether and myself. At the end of lap 31, Xerus completes a dominant victory, finishing just under 44 seconds ahead of myself, while Nether and Goofball finished well on 2-stop strategies and Rambo recovered to 4th.
Desperate for change.